Okay, where are the things I need? Jewish fish? Okay, I'm confused. Where's my little box I'm going to cut up? It's right here. I found it. I found it. Tradition, tradition. I'm not quite sure what was in this box, but it has the writing, as you can see, that marks it as being, I imagine it was kosher food products of some sort. And I thought, well, I will turn it into a fish. And then that got me to thinking of do animals, including fish, have souls? Do animals, including humans, have souls? Do other animals have religions they follow that we don't know about because we don't understand fish lingo? Or is it all made up? I'm gonna go with that last one. I think that's probably the most likely answer. It's all made up. Anyway, it made me. I also thought when I saw this box and was thinking of making fish out of the box, I thought of my ex's house was in a town that held a pet cemetery. And the pet cemetery had non-human animals. I think this cemetery was for dogs and cats only. I don't really think it was for fish or birds. I think you just flush them down the toilet or something. I don't think you bury them in the way you bury a dog or a cat. Anyway, what was interesting about this particular cemetery was, there was this marker that said Fido or Blackie or, Bruce or whatever the name of your dog or cat was, Fluffy. But they also included Stars of David and crosses. And I thought, how is this possible? In either case, did the dog or cat go to communion? did the dog or cat get circumcised on the seventh day or whatever it is? I mean, I don't understand. Someone can explain this to me, maybe. Write your answers below. Now, is there enough going on here to make a fish out of this box? I think if I make small enough little tiny fish, I could do it. It seems to me when I saw the box originally, there were more ideas that were coming to my little brain, which are not coming into my brain right now. I saw that maybe as two little eyes. It almost looks like it has two little eyes and two little fins coming out. So I need to give it a mouth to go along with its little eyes. And I think in this case, the mouth is going to be part of an O. I think that's really the only way that this can work. See, I really have to... There we go. Maybe that'll work. It's a lot of cutting here. Circumcise that O. Now, this is, again, religion is so crazy. And it's made even crazier by crazier people. It's made crazier by politics. Political leaders who decide, okay, where's my glue? There it is. Political leaders who decide that they have to profess some sort of belief system so that all of the people that believe that might vote for them. And make sure that you pick a thing like, a politician isn't going to come out and say that he's a politician in the United States of America is not going to come out and say, oh, I'm a Buddhist. How's that for shooting yourself in the foot? They're not going to say that. So they're going to say things like, oh, I'm a Christian, of course. And then we're screwed for another 4 years. Why don't they just say it's all a bunch of shit? Now, I know that some people believe this stuff, and I guess they can do that if they want, but when it gets in the way of trying to figure out what kind of infrastructure we need, or global warming and things like that, it really gets in the way. What would Jesus do about global warming? Remember that what would Jesus do stuff? So just keep religion out of infrastructure. Okay, well, that's not all that great. So I have to come up with a better idea for a fish than what I just did. I think maybe that might make a better eye. Maybe that's a better idea. This cardboard seems to be appreciating this glue better than the other cardboard I was using yesterday, which was just awful. So there's two eyes. Here's going to be a big old long body. Are all of these going to be looking at you? Or am I going to have these be moving around side to side? I wonder. Okay, why is that there? Why is that doing that? So are these gefilte fish? Is that what they are? Is gefilte fish fish, or is gefilte fish something, some other creature that's called gefilte fish? Write your answers below. Oh, I can make this be a big happy gefilte fish using a D. Or an upside down D. Okay, I need to, I did not make this. I should have made this better. Well, okay, so if it has those sort of squirrely, curly, Q-y eyes, it's going to have kind of simple, come on, simple straight line fins for difference. So I've got a straight line fin here. It's kind of a fun little looks like the fins on a bomb. For example, let's just talk about one of the newer religious things in politics, that somehow Jewish space lasers start forest fires in California. Okay, I want you to think about that for as long as it takes. Pretend you're Marjorie Taylor Greene, or whatever her hell her name is. Now, can you imagine what sort of brain cells have to be enacted in her tiny head to come up with that thought? Or, maybe more importantly, I don't think she's creative enough to come up with that by herself, but someone thought, I know, let's make up this funny thing. I don't really like this fish at all. I mean, I don't like its tail. I need to remove that one. And I need to see it had too many things going on. It's having a little tiny itty bitty tail. That's the kind of tail it needs. So anyway, oh shit. The point of my story this morning. Okay, I'm going to do maybe 3 more fish using this box. I'm going to do exit stage left and exit stage right to see if I can make sense of this. So how is that going to work? I think I need to have it be essentially a white body. I don't think that there's enough. I don't have enough chutzpah. That was going to be a tail, but now I'm thinking maybe it would be better teeth than tail. What are your thoughts? I think I'm going to make them teeth. They sort of have a teeth-like appearance, don't they? Yes, they do. Okay. So that's going to be the jaw, the jaws of death. The teeth on this fish are kind of strange. The bottom ones are the tearing teeth, and the top ones are the molars. Okay, now we need an eyeball. I think its eyeball is going to be could that be an eyeball on a thingy? A little finny thing? Finny fin fin? I think it probably could. Where's Ms. Mouse? I wonder. Ms. Mouse is my biggest fish fan that I've got. And okay, so if that's what its fin is going to look like, its side fin, its fin in the back is going to have that same sort of look. Like that. Need to go to the post office tomorrow to mail off some pens to people and to mail off some fish to me, I think. My plan is to bring these a bunch of schools of fish for the family summer lake house, and I don't know whether my siblings and my niece and nephew and my sister-in-law are going to be all that enthusiastic about my desires to add all sorts of shit to the cabin. But I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, here's an angry fish. This fish is pissed. Angry, angry, angry fish. Okay, so what kind of mouth? Another O mouth, I think. Oh, a D. Where's the D? A big frowny D is what I want on this one. What am I thinking? Good. A frowny D. You are not happy. Okay, another long white body. And when you're doing fish that are really, really tiny like this, it's sort of important to be more careful when one is cutting them, because now why did I do that? See, I made another mistake. That's okay though. It's not as bad a mistake as what I had thought I had made. Okay. I need some tails on this one. I think, do I do more? Do I do straight? Do I do curved? Do I do straight? Come on, stick. I need one more fish going this way. as well when I'm done with this thing. And then I'm done. Again, I don't really have a lot of choices here. There's this particular fish. Okay, it's going to have two little side fins coming off of its going the wrong way. Two little side fins coming off of its the little things coming, the horns off of its eyeballs. So yesterday I went on and on and on about the evilness of Legos, and I started to feel only a little tiny bit guilty. Because there are many people that love Legos. But I always found them constricting. Okay, so we've got three looking down, the audience looking down at the two that are going to, this other one's going to go this way. And the other one is the other fish. Has a smaller mouth, as you can see. What sort of eyes will it have? Well, let me get its body. It needs to have a body. Big, long body. It's going to have a simple eye somehow. See, this one's very fancy, so I think I'm going to make this one just be all plain. Except it's going to have Leonid Brezhnev's eyebrow. Leonid Brezhnev. Remember him? Of course you don't, because you're all too young. Leonid Brezhnev. What a great name. So Leonid and Carter, was it Carter? Who was president during Leonid's time in the Kremlin? So Leonid is going to sort of have this plain, what we imagine is communistic taste, where it's all about being non-decorative and utilitarian and Right? Look at that. Leonid. Now, do you see? You need a little tail here. I think he needs a little tail there. A fin, rather. Not a tail. Is this the right one, or is it the thinner one? This had 3 different sizes of. There we go. This is the size I want. And it had 3 different sizes of logo here, which gives me 3 different width of line. So here we've got the argument. The old capitalist and the. See, this looks like those are eyes. Anyway, do I need to add one more? What can I do here? I don't know. Can I add one more? I don't think I need to. I think I'm done. Am I done? I'm just going to say I'm done. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Yes, I'm done. Okay, so now let's put the fish things away. Now, do I want to do the fish out of the pizza box? Or do I want to save these for something else? The Lego fish. Let me try something. Let me just see if this even sticks. This is do you have teeth? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Lower teeth, maybe. Let's see if this glue, this cardboard actually sticks with this glue. It's shiny cardboard, so it may not work. But we can try it. Doesn't hurt to try, does it? Well, it's not falling off. Right? So far, so good. Little fish head. Okay, so these are not Jewish fish. These are. This particular one is Lego fish. Okay, and it's going to have black fins with very, very fine white pinstripes. What are your thoughts? Write your answers below. So even Representative Jim Jordan is now dealing with this space laser idea, except it's not Jewish space lasers, it's Italian space lasers or Italian satellites that were used in the defeat at the polls of his president. And if you believe that along with him, I think it's best right now that you don't follow my channel, because I don't think you're going to ever hear anything that you like. I could be talking about pens or cats or calligraphy or whatever, but I don't think you're going to like it. Because if you believe in space lasers, you're really stupid. And I'd like to think that my viewers are smart. Okay, I think that's going to work. Okay, so now let's find another thing that could be conceivably turned into an eye. That looks like it would make a nice eye. See, little eye and a little mouth. And this little fish is very confused. Its daddy is explaining how the birds and the bees work. And the fish is not understanding any of it. His mother told him that there's a little fairy in a cabbage patch. That's the story that he wants to go with. He doesn't understand this complicated thing about, you want me to stick something where? That's just gross, Dad. And why am I doing that again? To have a bunch of thankless brats? Yep. See, now what I'm doing here with these little creatures I can't do with Legos. Legos won't allow you to have fun like this. They will require that you put that little piece that you have in your hand, they will require that you put that little piece into that other little piece. This is going to be a rather simple one. These are kind of fun though. I mean, doing what I'm doing where I'm making stuff up. I like this. This is working out for me. This is vaguely interesting. Okay, this fish has, his lines are all rectilinear, which is probably what, well, it's lines on its body, its scales are all rectilinear. So that means, do I want to make his other stuff crooked? Maybe. Maybe that's what it means. Look at that kind of a tail. He's a very plain body, but he has kind of a fancy tail. It's slightly not even. I mean, it's slightly turned that way. So it's going to have this kind of a back fin. I'm going to have it do that, just for shits and giggles. I haven't had one do that in a long time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we thinking? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Talk to me, people. People. Is that another fish? I think so. I think that can be another fish. Looks like a horse fish. This one is turning down. It was on its merry way and something made it change course. Something made it change its course. So this one is going to have plain black. No, it's not going to have plain black. I need it to have slightly more stuff going on. Come on, stick. Thank you. Now its backle fin is going to be quite tall. Okay. You're not sticking. None of you are sticking now. What's going on? This one's turning around. What's going on here? They're saying. Okay, so now, are these pieces staying stuck? Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see what other fish I can fry here. Look at this. That's a ready-made fish almost. It's just, there's a little tiny bit of black there, but that's the flaw in the Navajo rug. That's what we're dealing with, the flaw in the Navajo rug. Okay, so now this one is going to have two pinstripes. going on. Like that. Shit. God damn it. Two sidle things, which are going to be this kind. Maybe not. Yes, maybe so. God damn it. Well, this is I'm looking at the directions for this, or the other views of this Lego kit that one could have bought. Someone in my building bought, and I'm getting angry again at Legos for building something that you actually can't have any fun with. Okay, I've got 5 little fish. 5 little fish. That's all I wish for. No, that's 3 little words. 3 little words. Do 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 do. Okay, I think I need to find I need another big fish. There's a lot of black on this one. Oh, it's right here. I need a big fish. How's that for a mouth? That's just hoovering up the seafloor there, that one. I'm going to do this. What are your thoughts? Is he just going to have, what kind of fin is he going to have? Hmm. Come on, Pierre, think. I think he's just going to have black. Sometimes fish just got to have black. This one is a little subtle because of, well, it's not subtle at all. No, it's kind of subtle. So today I have someone coming by to pick up one of the pieces from the show, because he can't be here to actually pick them up, and they are in fact real originals. So since I'm heading out of town, I want people to have the opportunity to get the originals back. So my thought is, what do? Do I just, they're in frames, I put them in frames. Do I put something else in the frames, or do I take them out? Do I print them? Out and replace them, and they'll look exactly like they did in the other times of the show, or what? What are your thoughts? Okay, I need another interesting eye. This is kind of an interesting one. Again, it's symmetrical. Kind of, sort of symmetrical. He's going to have a big mouth. Or maybe a small mouth. I haven't decided. I think he's going to have to look like this. Now, I'm trying, as usual, I'm trying to have a, is the word taxonomy? Is that the right word? A logic to my fish creatures. I don't know if taxonomy is the right word. I want there to be a logic to them where, you know, if I use this kind of a fin, I mean a certain kind of a, I need to follow up to have that certain kind of a fin elsewhere. So if this is the tail fin of this one, I need to have its little side fins have little bumps like that too. They need to be black with a couple little bumps. And it looks like I found one. section that can, I found 2 sections that can work, kinda. They're half a bump is better than none. Well, it'll work. It'll work, I think. Where'd the other one go? Here it is. Its tail is a little bit fancier than its side finnies. But sometimes tails can be fancier than side finnies, right? That sometimes happens in nature, right? Nature doesn't always do the same thing twice. Sometimes have mutations. Fish. I was waiting for you. I'm making little Jewish fish, or I made little Jewish fish. Gefilte fish out of some sort of kosher kitchen food product or something. It came from this box that held some sort of kosher product. So, yeah, I know I'm going to hell for even saying what I did, but kosher cardboard, yes. And so now I'm making Lego fish, Lego box fish. And I know that you, little head of a Lego box fish. I know you have, what, Pierre? What do I know she has? I have no idea what I was even going to say. I know you have a love of fish. No. Well, I do know you have that, but that's not what I wanted to say. I don't remember what I was going to say. But I know you have it, whatever it was. I found this in the recycling as I find all of my cardboard, and what this 2,000 some hundred piece Lego kit did when you were done assembling it was to make it look like a Nintendo PlayStation thing. So it had its little joystick, it had its little TV, it had all of the things that you would expect to see, and that's all it did. So you couldn't turn it into anything other than, I mean, I guess you could make it anything you want, but I didn't like the fact that these kits that I saw a kit the other day on YouTube where they made a typewriter. Lego made a kit to make a typewriter. And it, isn't a typewriter, of course, but it just looked like a typewriter. And it just seemed kind of dumb. But I remember building model boats when I was a kid, and I made the Cutty Sark look like the Cutty Sark. I put all of the pieces. I put the main mast in the middle and the foremast in the front and the mizzen mast in the back, so I followed directions too. But no, it couldn't play games. It couldn't do a damn thing. It just looked. See, here's what the little Mario or whatever could jump up and could move up and down with that little stick. But even the back of the thing that looked like the TV looked like that. But you didn't make the label out of, or the aerial out of Legos. You made it out of, they had it already pre-made. And I just thought that's lame. Why don't you just squirt out the whole thing done, call it a day? Why not that? If you're going to do that, why don't you just do it? Why bother about being half-baked about it? Just do it. Just do it. Plain blocks? Will you marry me? Plain blocks are exactly what you want. You want blocks that are held up by balance and gravity, not by sticking a little plug into another little hole. You use gravity to figure out how it works. Balance, gravity. Hey, now, Effects Technol, I have a feeling that you were a Lego kind of a guy. I was just dissing Legos, and there's something about the tab A into slot B or whatever that makes me think you might have liked Legos. I hated them. Hated them. Okay, I need to make, have I made one yet? I haven't made one yet. So I need to make a black fish with these. I did make one of those, didn't I? No, I didn't. Yeah. I hated Legos. I thought Legos were not creative enough for my tastes. I didn't like the fact that you had to put, or you were sort of encouraged to snap them together in just one way. And I didn't like that. I like the idea that you could maybe snap them together in all sorts of different ways. I mean, you can't snap them together. You have to, you know what I mean. Now, see what this did, this made a kit with 2,000 pieces. You could make something that looked like a TV. This is the back side of the TV, and then the front side of the TV looked like this. And it really saddened me that that's what you did with this kit. It seemed like, if I had 2,671 pieces, I would come up with something. Well, I'm coming up with all these fish using just the pictures of some of the pieces. So, okay, Effects Technol, I may be sending you, I may be putting together a box of pens to send you. Now, well, I may, I don't know what they're going to be. I just know that I'm quite in need of money. I didn't cancel my insurance, but I told the insurance company that I don't want them to automatically withdraw from my bank account the amount of money, because I don't have that much money in my bank account. And I said, if you put it through, so I said, just stop that. And then I said, what, I'll deal with giving you the money later. Bill me somehow. The thing is, right now I've got 2 bank accounts, and I'm trying to close the one that they're going to remove it from. and so I need money, and I know that a box of 4 or 5 pens is not going to pay my insurance bill, but it may help. Okay, well, I've got that. The blue pens that you wanted, I probably don't need. I'll keep one just in case I don't have a blue pen, just as a sample of that blue color. If I already have a blue pen, I'm happy to sell them all to you. I will try to make them have all the parts. I probably won't have time to fix the sack in it or the little rubber seal, though. Lego also came out with a typewriter kit, and I watched someone build it on a YouTube video, and it was painful. It was just painful to watch them in fast motion. It took maybe 2 minutes to do, but it was painful because all of the things just, it's like none of the pieces could fit together in any way other than how you had to do it. And then when you were done, you got something that looked vaguely like a typewriter that, of course, wouldn't do a single thing like a typewriter does. It wouldn't type. They did make it activated so that if you pressed a button, pressed any of the keys, and of course they didn't make enough keys to actually be a real typewriter, but if you pressed something that looked like a key, no matter what key you pressed, it would move, but the same little striker would come up. They didn't have a way to do it right. Okay, so now I've got that fish. Oh, Duovolt Senior. Well, I can't get you one of those. Can I suggest that we trade the Waterman nib for the nib I got from you? Is that okay? Would that work for you? No, it's the nib is okay. The holders are fine. So I'm happy that you allowed me to get that. Why is this tape here? This is a sad fish. This is a sad Lego fish. Oh. Great. Well, I will find a number 2 nib. I will. If you could send me in an email your address again, just because when I am going to try to find it, I'm sure I'm not going to be easily able to do that. So, and an email is better than any other way to do it these days. Okay, what else do I need here? I need to have, this is just going to have black. Dimitri also wants me to send him some pens. So maybe I'll be doubly inspired to actually stop making fish and put some pens in a box. Yeah, the gray and black, oh shit, or black and white. The Jewish fish in my title. Okay, fins stick. The Jewish fish in the title of my stream were made with some sort of kosher box. Kosher food product box. So we made 5 or 6 little Jewish fish. So are Jewish fish circumcised? Is that what happens? What are your thoughts? Write your answers below. Now, look what I have. I've got a big red thing. So this can be a Lego fish with lipstick. A little bit of lipstick on that fish. I have a new notification from, so if this is going to be a black fish, it's going to have a okay, this is kind of lame, but I'm doing what the Lego company is doing with their entire thing. I'm using a piece from the box that represents something kind of stupid. Okay, so it's going to have Kakadioki. You know what Kakadioki is? Oh, about the circumcision of the fish, or what? Now, earlier in the stream, I was musing about my ex-boyfriend's house is near a pet cemetery, and the pet cemetery has gravestones that are marked with Stars of David and Christian crosses. So I was just wondering, you know, when did your dog get circumcised? When did your cat go to First Communion? Do you have pictures of your cat at First Communion? Because they'd have to do that, right? That's part of the deal to be saved. You have to be what's the word I want? Circumcised or be baptized. That's it. Yeah. Can you imagine baptizing a cat? Okay, cat, come over here next to the tub. Do we do total immersion baptism? Okay, so there's one lipsticked woman, a fish. Doesn't have to be a woman. Could be a man wearing lipstick. Okay, now we've got this fish, and this one has can you see the little teeth? Little gold teeth it has. Jaws, didn't they? Isn't that what he was called in that Bond movie? Bond, James Bond. So he needs an eyeball. Is his eyeball going to look like this? I think it can. I think cats are pretty much atheistic. Dogs will believe anything the master believes, the owner. Whatever you say, boss. Can we play? Can I eat shit again? You know, that's what a dog does. Cats. Okay, so there we've got an eye. What kind of tail is this one going to have? I think this one's tail is going to be just made of randomly sort of put together bricks. Okay, now let's get the dorsal fin going on here. Same kind of thing. Like that there. Better. James Bond's caddy had a cat. Hello? No, not at all. I'm making fish. What can I do for you? No, okay. Oh. I don't have that. I've got a bottle of aspirin. Will that work? I made a bunch of Jewish fish because I had the Jewish box. So I was just talking with my fellows here about when are Jewish fish circumcised? On the third day, or do they have a little grace period to get to the moil? And then we were wondering, Mark's house was near a cat cemetery, and cat and dog cemetery, and they had stars of David and crosses. So I was wondering, at what point was the cat circumcised, and whether the dog circumcised. Can you imagine how well that would go over? And then what about the cat being baptized? And do we do full immersion or just sprinkle, just a sprinkling or full immersion? So that's where my mind has been wandering in the last little bit. So of course it has. Okay, nope, that's fine. Yep. Come on, stick. I can't do this one. I can't make it do that. I was having difficulty with the taxonomy of the tail. It just was not functioning. So I need to get a, look at that. Do I just throw this one away? Is this one not working? I need an eye. And the eye needs to be on black. Okay, we'll just make this be the eye. Done with it. This is going to have one molecule of glue holding it on. Okay, tails. Okay, he's gonna have Matt, do you want to bring that chicken to work, or? Okay. Now, so I've got these fish. I wanted to do something with that one. That does sort of look like a fish. I need to have a very, I think I need a very plain back, which I can get right here. I want those to be the eyes. Look at that. Maybe this is just going to have gray parts. Is that at all possible? Can I have a fish that just has gray parts? I think I can. Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. It's going to have red fins, red edged fins. This one has big cheeks. Okay, so it's going to have little red air. Come on, Pierre. I'm running out of glue. When I run out of glue, that kind of means I'm done. For the moment. Which is fine because I actually have some to go to the gallery and do some work. Okay, now the back fin. Tail fin. Right there. Look at this fish. Come on. Glue. I'm going to take pictures of these and I wish I could remember what floor I found this box on. Oh, it did have a name, come to think of it, of the owner that it was shipped to, but I think I have subsequently thrown that part of it away. But I thought they might enjoy seeing what had become of their box. Hopefully they don't want to return it. I once grabbed a box from the recycling, and then I was found, and I was scolded because I had used a box that ended up having to, the thing that was in it had to be returned because it was shittily manufactured in China. China, just like the flu. Just like the flu, that shitty flu. I would have won. I did win. That shitty flu. The Chinese flu. Too late now. Okay, I need more glue. I'm down to the last little thingies of glue. This fish has double hung eyes, and it too will have red fins. Look at this. It's an eyeball, right, pair of eyes right there. 18 years of age and more. I suppose if this was for 18 years of age and more, the damage may have been done already. What I mean to say is that you're making a fish or a TV set, whatever this thing is you're supposed to make out of Legos, would not stunt you because you're already damaged. You're either damaged or set in your ways. That's what it says, 18 or plus. I think I think you're required to be that old to put this thing together. I think people that are younger are going to say, I want to make a fish out of the Legos. Why can't I make a fish, Daddy? No, this is for adults. I think you had to be 18 or over just to even know what Mario was. Maybe that's it. Is that it? Effects Technol? I think that was, no one younger than that would even know. God damn it. Daddy, what's that big box? Looks kind of like a TV, but it's not flat. Son, that's what TVs used to look like. That's stupid. Oh dear. Shall I just say we're doomed? No, we're not necessarily doomed. Okay. Well, he's got lots of red in that there fish. Okay, and just poured out gallons of glue. So you get to watch me make some more fish. Should I make a three-eyed fish from The Simpsons? No, I don't think I will. I think I'll make just a regular two-eyed fish. With a look, a big mouth. Look at this. This could be I use this for a, God damn it. Oh, this is a fish head right there. But I'm not going to use that. That's cheating. Okay. This is just going to have a big mouth. This one is a suction kind of fish. It sucks anything in front of it into its gaping maw and processes it in its gullet. Should I move this down? They look sort of like buck. No, I'm just going to leave it the way it was. Fuck. Okay, it's going to have black fins with a little trim of gray. I never liked pinball machines and what are they called? Computer games. I never had that in my system. I was never good at it. The only one I vaguely liked was the submarine commander sink the hospital ships. They were pretty lame. I watched two horrible movies yesterday. When I should, God damn it, when I should have been working. One was with Angela Lansbury and Laurence Olivier and a bunch of other actors who couldn't get roles doing anything else, I guess. Angela Lansbury was quite often just hammered. Drink, 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 drink. You had to play poker for pocket money. It's a good thing the social services weren't there to arrest your parents. Maybe they were. Do I want that big mouth? That sort of bothers me, but that's okay. It can bother me. It can just bother me. Oh, look, this one has ears. This is a monkey fish. Are there such things as chimpanzee fish? See? Monkey fish. This is a big, fat monkey fish with ears. He's going to have a red tail. No. This isn't working for me. It will work for me now when I... Oh, look at this fish. This is a bug-eyed fish. This was when you were in Canada. Maybe they don't have enough social services to go around to the people in Canada. Okay, I need to have a mouth for this one. I don't know, maybe this one isn't working for me. Come on, get in there. Marty. It does look like Marty Coleman. Shouldn't he be made with the kosher box? Okay, so this is going to have black fins. This one is going to have more of a body. Needs more of a body than that. Come on, stick. Is FX Technol still in the room? Black. Okay, now we do this fish. Now, is this going to be a? I think I can make this a black-bodied fish. Look at this. All sorts of pinstripes. I guess I need to make this a gray fish then. Okay, gray. What do I need? I need lots of stripes in a row. Or do I want lots of dots in a row? That be the fish body? I guess this could be the fish body. Dots and dashes, a Morse code Marty Feldman fish. A skinny Morse code Marty Feldman fish. Come on, stick. Come on. Stick. God damn it. These fins are coming out of those little Marty Feldman eyeballs. Kind of. Okay. What do you think? Okay. Do I have time to make one more? I have gallons of glue here still. This could make an interesting tail, little spotted tail, and a different back. It's just interesting that, so this will have, if this has a black body, and I have to deal with getting that eyeball to work again. Eyeballs for I don't know about this pier. I think I'm just going to ignore that one. There's a little happy fish. Mighty Mouse, I know that you probably have done fish before, drawn fish, but why am I not remembering that you did? But of course you did. You must have drawn fish. I would think you'd have fun making an entire ocean full of fish and seaweed and plankton and stuff. These two fish are kind of related. Do I need more red? I think I do. I think I need to make a red tipped. A red fin on this one. But have you drawn any fish? I think you'd really have fun drawing fish, little doodle fish. Just cover your entire. Oh, I don't like that one at all. Take it apart. Take it apart. Take it apart. Much better. I didn't have enough red to make that work. Well, make some with ink. That's your assignment. What happened to our challenge drawing assignment? Challenge drawing game. We should get other people involved. In that game. Friedrich's dad is the artist. I think he'd enjoy it. See, bubbles are fine. Look at that. That's a big eye. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to zap my coffee. How many did I do here? I did a lot of fish. Yesterday I was drawing with Cedar Bylard, and I drew 4 drawings of a pocket watch. Here's the face. I framed them in these little coaster frames. There's the face. There's the cover. Here's the workings. And here's the inscription. One of the inscriptions that was to my paternal grandfather. And then my paternal grandmother gave the watch to me, and it was inscribed to me. To appear from Tony. So it was given to me when I was confirmed. It was given to my paternal grandfather when he was confirmed, Palm Sunday, 1912. And who will I give it to when they're confirmed? I'll give it to my cat when I baptize her. How about that? Kitty, come over here by the water. What? Come over by the water. What? Okay, I'm going to zap my coffee. Drugs and what's D&D? Drugs and discussion, drugs and dope, drugs and okay, let's see what these look like on a piece of blue paper. Piece of gray paper. I don't have blue paper on me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. You see, religion is evil. Come on. There we go. Here's our school of fish. This is the teacher in the school class. Today we're going to learn should I make more? Still have more glue. I'm going to make this one. One of my favorite fish that I did was the one that's sort of turning a corner. So this is sort of turning a corner too. You think? Or does he just look like a flounder? Maybe he's just a flounder. Two eyeballs on one side. Okay, black fins with a little stripe. Because he's a flounder, has two eyes on one side of his head. That's what he looks like. He's pretty funny looking. Okay, no, you don't glue to the table. You glue to each other. God damn you. Okay, one more. Okay, let's keep going. Mighty, this is for you. I should be doing other things, but no. I have to make fish for Mighty. Come on, fish. It's a little tiny fish. Is that even worth making into a fish? Mighty? I don't think it's, I throw that one away. I don't think that's worth making into a fish. Come on, Pierre. You're starting to fade. Your mojo is. Here we go. I need more of this. Yes, no. Don't fade on you now. I have to keep going. I have to keep going. I feel like one of those marathon dancers with the little number on the back of me. Number 13 has been dancing for 18 hours straight. Do you think we should tell him that his partner's dead? Does his partner actually have to be alive to win? We've got the judges working on that right now. This has never happened before. Okay, now we add black fins. This one sort of looks like Santa Claus. So you're just going to be, I think this is going to be another one of those that's turning. No, he can't do that. He has to be one of the other ones that are sort of looking head on. Okay, come on. Well, after I die, because my lifetime won't be over until I'm dead, so you could say there was a woman who was interviewed on CBS Sunday Morning who had some sort of Model T sort of car. It was the first car she ever owned. And it was in perfect shape. And she was asked by the reporter, have you have you driven this car all your life? And she said, not yet. So I'm not dead yet. Okay, another fish. Now I do have some pieces that are made with white. So it seems to me that I could use up that to make a white-eyed fish with a gray body. Maybe a black body. This one is, because this is kind of a weird fish, I think I can make this with a black body. No, see, that's too jarring. I can't do that. It's too jarring. The fins can be black. The body can be black, but I can't have a face and a body be made of two different materials. That's an abomination unto the Lord. Ah, this is what I want right there. I want that. This fish has little kitty ears. Okay, now black. Black with gray edging. I think I can do that. I don't know about this fish. This is bothering me. It's just bothering me. It's not, doesn't belong in my in this school. Its white eyes are. Now, if it was a dead fish, maybe I'll make it a dead fish. There, it's a dead fish. How about that? Does that work okay for you, Mighty? Sometimes fish die, you know, they just. You probably don't like fish that are dead, but they do sometimes die. Should I have its tongue sticking out? Where's my red pieces? Its swollen tongue. Its mouth has to be bigger. Right? Did you see the blue fish I made yesterday? When my glue wasn't functioning very well. There. Swollen tongue. You did see my blue fish? Okay, let me put my little Jewish fish over here. We'll be in the little Jewish ghetto. Ugh. Here's my Leonid Brezhnev fish, the Fex Technol. Brezhnev. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go. So you all be good. I'll be back later. See you later.